focused here. I'm going to flip my camera. There. I'm going to wait for some people to get on for hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I got to figure out this hair situation. It's another sunshiny day here in New York City. Pretty excited about that. Although this morning I got up this morning and Elias was like, "Ma, it's cold out." And I was like, "Absolutely, it's not." But I am waiting for some cool weather in the Northeast, that's for sure, because it has not been, it hasn't been that hot here. I mean, that cool here, that hot. It's been dying. You're dying. It's so hot here. Okay, now that I'm all set and going, I have you in like 3 places. So it is Empowerment Week in Why Am I Yelling? And what that means is I want to talk about what empowerment means. I talked about that yesterday. I want to talk about how you become empowered. I want to talk about authenticity. I want to talk about being bold. I want to talk about ways that we can work on making ourselves or focusing on the things that we need to focus on to make sure that we are doing all the right things in our lives to make sure that we are being our most authentic self. And I'm sorry I'm running late today. I am running late because I had a nice surprise this morning from a friend who checked in on me, and I haven't really chatted with her in the past. And I love that this coaching community that I am in is just really lovely. And I love that we all support each other and, hang out with each other and chat with each other and all that kind of stuff, even if we're not physically working together. Okay, that's my sidebar. So Be Authentic is the title of today's live stream. And authenticity is something that I think every single person struggles with. And I'm going to say that because think back to when you were like 20 and stuff that doesn't matter to you today mattered then. And, a lot of that, when you're younger it's about material things, right? And it's about living up to an expectation. And, I remember like, "Hi, how are you?" And it's about, getting a job and, having the right shoes or wearing the right thing or driving the right car and all that kind of stuff. And it can be really exhausting living up to an image, especially if it's not an image that you have bought into yourself or that you're really trying to portray. And keeping up airs and keeping up perceptions and keeping up with the Joneses is a very, very difficult thing to do. And it's a difficult thing to do when you're younger because it involves self-esteem and it involves, a lot of youthful feelings about, will I be accepted? Will I be, able to be in the right crowd? Will you like that kind of thing? Here's the thing. And this is a thing that I tell my kids already, and they're 10 and 4 years old. I tell them to be themselves, no matter what. There's always going to be somebody who's smarter, skinnier, richer, prettier, whatever, than you are. Always. But true, genuine people don't gravitate toward you for those reasons. It might be at the beginning, but once people get to know you for who you are, that's when you make the connections that could last a lifetime. Now, of course, there's trepidation that comes with that. Of course, there's hesitation that comes with that. Of course, there's, some fear that comes along with that because, you're making new friends, you're going to new places, you're starting a new job, you're coaching a new client, whatever it is that you're doing. I always tell the people that I work with one of the most important parts of gaining momentum in your life and moving closer to where you see yourself is to be authentic to you first. Be your true, genuine self. It really is, and it will resonate with your friends, it will resonate with your family, it'll resonate with you as a person internally. Being true to who you are sometimes is a little bit difficult because, like I said before, sometimes we are putting on airs for other people. Sometimes we are trying to live up to an expectation that we didn't even know existed. And so you kind of get caught. You can get caught in a life that you didn't even intend to have for yourself. And that can be very tricky. I can remember being, much younger, in my 20s, moving back to New York City and, having my first job on Madison Avenue and, had to spend the money on the clothes and the shoes and the bags and all of this. And none of that mattered. Nobody really cared what I was wearing, what I was walking around in, what I was carrying, what I was doing. And the people that did care about that stuff ended up not being part of my life anyway, right? So not being yourself is not doing you any favors. You're not benefiting from that. You're going to benefit from being yourself, and you're going to benefit from being your true self to the world all the time. You're going to hurt some feelings? Absolutely. Are you going to possibly lose friends? Maybe. But those are the people that you didn't want to be friends with or shouldn't have been friends with in the beginning. Think about it. I recently saw, I'm a big fan of Gary Vee. If anybody follows Gary Vee around, I think he's awesome. He's motivational, he's an entrepreneur, he's very successful, but he speaks the truth. And, he said something recently about take stock in the people that you have around you and focus on or concentrate on what they do for you. Not do for you in a monetary sense, but are they supportive of you? Are they encouraging of you? Are they, helpful to you when you need that? Or are they not? Are they heavy? Are they weighing you down? Are they, unsupportive? Are they negative? Are they weighing you down? And it's a hard exercise to do. And it's a hard lesson to learn, especially if you're younger. And it's probably a little bit harder to learn as you're older because, when you're older, you think that you kind of already know, like you go with your gut and you have like really good instincts. And most of the time you do. And a lot of times, some relationships only serve a purpose for a certain amount of time. And that's okay. I need you to understand that is absolutely okay because, friendships sometimes come and go and relationships ebb and flow. Say that 10 times fast. And a lot of times, I know in my life, I've had friends who I would still consider friends, but I haven't talked to them for a really long time. And it doesn't mean that we're not friends and I wouldn't, they're not on my Christmas card list or, whatever. They might still be on my Christmas card list. It just means that life happens. And it's okay. You're not compromising your authenticity if you are evaluating your relationships. Think about that. What you're doing is you are confirming your authenticity. You are saying to yourself, okay, you know what? This is not serving my purpose. This person is not being helpful to me. This person is not being supportive of me. I might need to take a break from this person, and that's okay. You might need to take a step back and say, you know what? I haven't been being true to myself. because I've been so wrapped up in this, and this, that I haven't been able to see clearly what I really want and what I really need, and what my true self, who my true self really is. A lot of times we lose our true selves, and it takes us a little while to get them back. So today's exercise in Why Am I Yelling in our Facebook group is, what are you doing to be your true authentic self? How do you surround yourself? Who do you surround yourself with? Or what makes you feel most authentic? I can tell you that I am the most authentic when I am with my family and my friends and my kids. And I am, I love to entertain. So if I am having people over for dinner, or if we are hanging out down at the lake, or if we are meeting in a group at the park, that is when I am my most authentic self, because I love to be able to care for people. And so I like to cook, and I like to, have a party, and I like to bring people together. That's my true authentic self. And I do that in my work. I do that in my personal life. I do that, in school, however, wherever it is that I'm doing it. I like to facilitate gathering, and I like to facilitate and bring people together and create and establish relationships and do all that kind of stuff. That is when I'm being my true authentic self. Sometimes I can say things that might offend somebody. I definitely have a mouth like a sailor sometimes. And that's okay, because that's my true authentic self. Sometimes I can be a little bit over the top. That's okay, because that's me being my true authentic self. And I'm not going to apologize for that self, because that is me. And the people who have stuck with me and are around me, who, like to spend time with me, they know me, and they know that what you see is what you get, and you will always get the truth. And I'm a straight shooter. So think about the true authentic self that you are. Your true, in your gut, your heart, your soul, your brain, your all of it. Your true authentic self. Think about who you are. Think about if that's the person that you want to be, or if you've been hiding a little bit, because sometimes we hide behind the stuff. And think about how you want to get out of that, and how you want to get back to your true authentic self. Because that is really important. And that is one step closer to you having the life that you deserve, and the life that you desire, and the life that your family and your children deserve and desire. It is Back to You month, and Why Am I Yelling? And we're doing 90-minute intensives. So if you are somebody who is lost and stuck and trying to get back to your authentic self, reach out to me in the Facebook group. Private message me. I am taking time slots this week and next week to do the Back to You intensive, and it's a really good one. It's 90 minutes of you and me, and positive mindset, and creating a path for you, and creating a regimen and a routine for you, and really making the tweaks that you need to get back to you, and to get back to feeling like you're not going to be stressed. You're going to be less overwhelmed. You're going to be less tired. You're going to have more help. That's what this is all about. It's Empowerment Week at Why Am I Yelling? So join the Facebook group. Follow me on Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram. I'm there all the time, posting and all kinds of stuff. So, and I'd love to hear back from you guys too. So have an awesome day, you guys. And I will see you back here tomorrow in the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group, on Periscope, everywhere. So we'll see you soon. You guys have an awesome day. Bye.